Hello, hello, my dearests. How goes the beautiful Tuesday? Two for Tuesday, you guys. Today's your double the trouble, double the fun. Okay, so let's see. Did everybody enjoy their Valentine's Day? Just, activating your heart chakra is just beautiful energy. And with that full moon in Leo that we are now in, that's right, that is correct. I don't know the exact time that the full moon will be actually full, like the exactitude of that. So stand by on that full moon reading. I'm going to be pulling in all of that vibrant Leo love. Okay, that's so interesting that Valentine's Day is generally around the full moon in Leo energy, and that energy is just absolutely glorious if you're okay with Leo. So that's really about like shining your light and like coming into your own power and being beautiful and strong, and I love that energy. So I hope everybody is feeling very like thoughtfully in alignment with the frequency of love. Aquarius, thoughtful, cerebral, really being in your thinking and, integrity and having that experience coupled with this very lovable Leo energy, being out there to be like center stage, activating from your heart, just really, being sort of a big voice for, what you stand for, all things love and beauty, and not just like in terms of like that the superficial 3D, just like really having beautiful flowing energy in a way that really is in alignment with nature and the elements, and just being in vibrant, warmth. Love that. All right, let's see for today. 2/15/22. Empowerment, yes. Tantric journey, cosmic power. Okay, so you are really being empowered to something is really activating this journey, this like really beautiful experience of wholeness, and allowing for yourself to really experience some beautiful wisdom, knowledge, letting your senses be activated. Maybe you're eating some really good things and you're feeling that on your palate. Maybe you're smelling really yummy things, hearing beautiful music. Something's really being activated that's giving you this empowered experience to really just enjoy everything that's coming into fruition. And not second guessing it, questioning it, oh my goodness, what's happening? Just being in this real, beautiful experience of allowing for really good things to happen. And not questioning it, and just allowing it to flow and allowing it to come into fruition, and just being one with it. And really just enjoying the journey of experiencing all the things that you're experiencing, and not having anything other than that experience, not questioning it, not wondering when it's, like, oh my God, everything's so good, when's everything gonna go sideways? No, just being in that everything is so good. There's nothing to do but just to walk towards, let your future be rocked. You know what I'm saying? Just let this new beginning just rock your world in a way that you're like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. I have arrived, Leo. I am here in my full beautiful glory. All right, so that's great. Cool. All right, let's see what wants to come through for today. Sun is shining right now. Hopefully it stays that way. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, balance, mission activation, being in service to the mission. Seven of Pentacles, while really like doing the work to invest in the future, and really translating that, communicating that in an empowered context that gives you some authority over your decisions, Ace of Pentacles, and really giving you the ability to decide how you want this to go, because you've really surrendered to all the things that you no longer want to fight against, that you no longer want to push against. You're like, okay, I take it all, I accept it all. I take all the responsibility for everything that I did that wasn't in alignment with my truth, and everything that I did that contributed in a way that wasn't helpful, because that gave me the insight to see what is in alignment with my skill sets. Lots of conflicting messages around how you should go about your life, how you should go about your decisions. A lot of like, which way do I go? Other people's opinions may have interfered in your ability to make some decisions about how to live your life and step into your power and really be able to enjoy your life. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, Chariot, 5 of Cups. 3 of Cups, World. I'm going to take that. You're going from the... All right, I'm going to take it. Oh, there's so much. Holy moly, macaroni. Okay, you guys. Okay. Let me just, before I get ahead of myself. Okay. There may have been experiences that have occurred over the last 2 decades, because now we have a new, in 19 years. So there's a new cycle. In the nodes, in the moon. So this is going to happen. So the nodes have an 18-month cycle generally. So the north and the south node operate on a axis for 18 months, and they usually shift. And right now we just had the shift from Gemini, Sag to Taurus and Scorpio, and that is really now transforming the way that we have really been operating in our minds, now dropping into our hearts, which is really all about speaking our truth and living our truth from a place of love, not thinking about what is our truth, really feeling it and experiencing it from that space. And I think there is this really beautiful experience of you really now getting to decide how you're going to really experience all the things in your life, and seeing how when you focus on the good and you focus on the power and beauty and all of the things that really enrich your life, you get more of that. You build off of that. You really get rooted in this beauty, in this ingenuity, in this action forward. And I think that you are walking in the direction of working through some things that have been very difficult in the midst of that. And it activates this opportunity to transmute that very difficult grief and pain that may have interfered along the journey or been in the space into something very beautiful and profound and abundant. I did this work for many years. I worked in this space for many years, and there was some things about that experience that I find really interfered in my own ability to think for myself. There was some messaging that I received about how I should be living, what I should be doing, and because I really was committed to, doing work and self-actualization, I think it really did in some ways misguide me from being able to hear my own truth. And so there was some grief in that experience and some confusion in that experience. And I think this is like really being able to transmute energies that have been like energies that you've really wanted to listen to, respect, feel, experience, whatever, and really seeing those things as counterintuitive to who you really are, and really owning that and really being in that space to really step into your own, step into your own, just period, step into your own. And I think as a result of allowing for flow to happen and really getting grounded in this new cycle, to see a way towards very grounded, celebratory, abundant inner knowing activates this passionate new beginning. So, sometimes we spend time with people who we think we love, and we do love. This isn't about but I've had, friendships, relationships where I've really respected my friends and loved them and have been loyal to them. And they're oftentimes maybe, their truth isn't necessarily my truth, but, it's like really learning how to discern what is really good for you and being empowered to step into that experience of feeling what's good for you. And then allowing for these things to bloom so that you can continue to grow into what is the most natural, comfortable, fierce, loving person that you really want to be. Not who the world thinks you should be, not what the environment is influencing you to be, but who you really truly are at your core essence. In the most natural state of who your being wants to be and is called to be. So this is like really activating some energy in you that may have been who you thought you should be being, and now you're like, that's not it. This is who I am. This is what's really good for me. This is what really makes me happy. This is what's really in alignment with my truth. This is what really seems to make the most sense. And then wow. Knight of Wands, King of Wands, King of Swords. So what this really does is activate this energy in you that may have been a little flamboyant, a little erratic. Like maybe when you focus your attention on trying to be some way, someone, it can feel a little chaotic because it's not naturally in alignment with really the integral truth. It's you trying to fit a mold. And as you mature into a more calm space, in a restrained space, in an ability to really restrain this very flamboyant part of yourself that wants to have it all, when you can really manage that deep from within your sacral chakra, it activates the ability for you to really step into a place of power that gives you wisdom and integrity and truth and balance, and it's a more comfortable fit for you. It makes the most sense. Okay, so yes, hallelujah. I like this. This is good energy. So you are really seeing you are really seeing how to come from a place of transmutation. You're really seeing your way into this alchemy energy. So I experience things in my space where my ego can drive me. And one of the things that I've really gotten clear about, I'm reading this book right now, it's about how it's like about leadership, like the natural state of leadership, but how to build the bridge while walking on it. It's like you don't necessarily know what you're doing because you've never done it before, but you see a vision. So you are using the skills that you have to build this reality. And what that really takes is you to transmute your ego. It takes you to really trust some very deep change, inner knowing in yourself, deep change, transmutation, transformation, change. So it requires you to really get beyond your ego's way of thinking and being. Like I'm in this position right now where part of me feels like my ego's like, that's not fair, that's nonsense, that's, I'm doing this work right now and I'm finding that there's some interesting dynamic. I used to have this job and I would give my leader, my superior, my boss, insights in how we should be doing some things, and then she'd present them and take credit for them. And then I was like, what the heck? That's my work. So it's like, I'm using this old example as an example. This isn't about me being me. This is about me being in service to the mission. This is about, really, that's the first card that came out. This is about transmuting the ego's needs to really see the bigger picture. What is it really that you're here to accomplish? I'm here to make the world a better place. One of the ways I'm doing that is through working on environmental policy and equitable energy distribution through harvesting green energies. Like, that's what I do right now in terms of my actual job that I get tangible fiat money for. But it's in alignment with my commitment to making the world, the planet, a healthier state. So this is really about transmuting your ego's needs to feel like, you're this way, that way, or whatever, and trusting a deep inner knowing in you to transcend that experience so that you can continue to be in service to the mission and the greater good. Woo-wee! Hallelujah, you guys. This is good energy. So you are really transcending through this victimization or this ego's need to feel a certain way and moving towards a calmer, more balanced, in service to the mission, investment to your intention. Okay? So that has taken some serious work, and it has required you to transcend the conflicting messages about how you should be being, who you should be being, what people's opinions are, what the environment's calling for, and really staying true to that deep voice, that deep inner knowing that is really your compass, that you should be listening to and being guided by. Okay? So, surrender now, moth spirits. See the bigger picture. Yes. I can't write this. And the abundant universe will provide. Whew, it gives me the chills. So, buffalo, giraffe, moth, you guys. So, really just surrender to the flow. Allow for this empowered energy to just surge on through you. Make sure that you are really paying attention to the intention. Paying attention to the intention of the bigger picture, of the service, in service to the mission, the vision, your purpose, and allow for the universe to just abundantly provide all the things that you need, because it will. If you are doing your work and you're in service to the mission and you're focused on the vision and you're transmuting all of that ego need and getting out of the way of yourself and focusing on the higher good, everything that you need, everything that you want, everything that you believe that your heart desires, you will have. Okay. Sweet baby Jesus. Happy Tuesday. Look for that new moon or that full moon in Leo reading. And if you're not already, do some full moon ritual, like write out everything you need to do to step into your power and just transcend into that energy over the course of the next 6 months when we have that full moon in Aquarius. So, all right, you guys, happy day. See you when I see ya.